couple of people on my YouTube this morning say, look, you know, I'm going to start working out. And last night, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to get in the gym and have a good workout. So this morning I got up early, took my creatine. I always take creatine in the morning. Went up to the gym. I drank about 2 litres of water. Creatine it takes a lot of water from me, you know. You got to keep pumping it in all the time. It's a water thing, isn't it? Creatine. I got in there. I done about 5 minutes on the treadmill. I don't run or walk. I'm not into that running game. I'm not a very good runner anyway. So anyway, I started. I done that. From there, I jumped done some shadow boxing. I done 4 rounds of shadow boxing. Yeah, I've done some good shadow boxing, mate. Getting my rhythm, getting everything done nice, yeah. And from there, I went onto the bench. I don't do a flat bench. I always do a bit of an incline. I find it's a lot better for the delts. It gives me a little thing on my deltoids. You know, I've done lots of bench. Big heavy weights. Crashed it, mate. I crashed it. I was there for about half an hour on the bench. Smashed it, mate. From there, I went on to the lat pulls. I love their lat pulls. Back, chest and back. Yeah, I love it, mate. It really pumps me up. Really gives me a powerhouse. Yeah, really strong. Getting really strong. Feeling so strong. And from there, I went on the preacher curls. You know, I've done 5 sets of 10s on the preachers. Yeah, I felt usually I've done 3 or 4 sets on the preachers. I've done 5 this morning. From there, I wanted to smash the bag. But I thought, nah, take it easy. I might go later on today on the bag, give it some bag, punch it all around the gaff, you know. So now I come back. I'm going to have a nice protein drink. You know, protein, I'll have a bit of milk, eggs, cut the 3 eggs. I'll do porridge in it as well, porridge. Chop up a banana. And yeah, and crash it and let it go. And then, yeah, it's a nice protein. I love protein drink, mate. You can feel it working straight away. And I feel good. The reason I didn't put it on my phone this morning, my phone wasn't that charged. You know, so it won't charge. No point me doing about 5 minutes. So I left it, yeah. I should have charged my phone last night, but I left it in the front room. But anyway, tomorrow or later on this afternoon, if I do a bag, I'll put it on. I'll put it on YouTube, yeah. But I love a good workout, and a couple of guys love, you know, said to me, get back training. Yeah, good. Yesterday, last night, a couple of my pals, we had a drive around. I went down to where I used to live in Acton, and you know, just talking to my mates about my cousin, Adam Faith, you know. Anybody know Adam Faith? His real name's Terry Nellums. We go back a long way, mate. He's, you know, he was famous. He died of a heart attack, my cousin, you know, and it's sort of like a hereditary thing. His mum died of a heart attack, Nell. Elf died, the old man died of a heart attack. My mum died of a heart attack, but my mum was 90 odd years of age when she died of a heart attack. Love her heart, you know. But, you know, Terry Nellums, I went down the Val Flats. Where we used to muck about as kids, play. My mum used to work down there as kids, doing all the ironing. My mum used to iron. Wow, in them days, they fucking hell, mate, they ironed so many shirts in a day to get money. Yeah, my old mum, mate, she's done a lot for us kids. You know what I mean? But anyway, and then yeah, so you know, when we were talking about when I see Adam where he lived, remember where he lives and all that, and talk to my pals, but he ain't your cousin. I said, yeah, he is. You know, and I remember the car crash he had, you know, and he nearly died in the car crash, didn't he? But he smashed all his legs up, his ribs up. He's in a bit of a bad way. He died when he was 64, I think, of heart attack, Terry. But I was a bit upset because I know he mentioned my mum in the book, but he never looked after my mum as such. Give her a few bob. I thought he'd have looked after my mum, you know what I mean? But he didn't. Even Nell, mum's sister, you know, my mum used to work for her really hard, you know, work in the house, the shop and all that game, and didn't really look after my mum as such. But Nell loved me. Oh, Nell, that she really did. Nell Nellums, yeah. She loved me to death, mate. Yeah, so you know, all them memories, innit? And then we had a drive around Labatt Grove and all around there, and seeing some people that I know. just had a little drive around, mate. It was nice to get out and about. You know what I mean? I had a good night. Paddington and all around them places. I went down Church Street because a couple of my pals live over Church Street, yeah, down by there. So I went and give them a knock and we all had a chat. It was good. I had a good old night out. I got back here about what, don't know what, 10:30. You know, I say night out, but that's a night out for me. You know what I mean? Got back here about 10:30. And yeah, it was. I was happy getting. I ain't been out for quite some time. You know, to see some of your pals. You know, you ain't seen for a long time and go and see another chat. You know, my mates were a little bit peed off with certain things. You know, they ain't happy, mate. But anyway, I just let things go now. Just let it go. I said, no, leave all that shit. We're just driving around, talking to people, getting people's addresses, you know, other people that we got to see and talk to, you know. So it was good. We had a good time. We had a good time out. We're gonna go. My pal and myself. You know, we're gonna take little drive up the coast. You know, in a couple of days. My pal wants to go to Bournemouth. He's got some people over there he wants to talk to. One of my best mates, Jamie, my mate Jamie Bennett, one of his girlfriends, her mum, she runs all the rehab gaffs. She runs all the rehab gaffs, all the houses. She's in charge. Yeah, so that done me a right favour to find out all that, you know. So I'm going to go visit her, take her a nice big box of chocolates, have a chat to her, you know what I mean? You got to do that. Go have a nice talk to her. Yeah, I'm quite happy about everything in a minute. Got a big show to go to, you know, and that's going to be the business. I mean, my mate Terry, he's just got 3 tables. There's 30 people going, all 30 and all friends of mine, all going to this big show. You know, it's a big do it is, and you know, I'm going to get myself a nice suit, you know what I mean, and take some nice pictures. And obviously, I put them on WhatsApp. I put them also on YouTube. Yeah, for a few people to see. Yeah, there's a lot of us going, mate, and all the 30 people are my mates. I've been told that there's a few people there that want to talk to me and see me, so I'm happy there as well. Yeah, everything's going well for me in a minute. You know what I mean? It's going well. The other thing, the other crap, I'm gonna just push that aside. I don't see no vow in it. You know, I don't see no vow in it. I'm gonna just push it aside. Forget about all that shit. You know, because I think that's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Just push it aside, and I can do my own thing when it all comes about. You know what I mean? But I'll just leave it alone in a minute. Just leave it alone. Do what I'm doing. Do some more videos. I mean, I've got so much videos to do about my life and all that crap. You know, so I'm really happy about that. But later on, I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one from a little bit from the start of my start of my life, you know, because I've had a bit of grief from my sister, you know, about certain things. She's saying certain things about this, and you know, and I talked to my brother Keith. My brother Keith's the eldest one of us all, yeah. I think he's about 6 years old, 5-6 years older than me. He's more together. He's not, you know, he's told me everything about my life, more or less. You know, and he just said, you know, just forget about all that other crap, mate. You know, your sister don't know nothing. You know, just forget about it. She's not too well, mate. You know, try and push her aside. But it's my sister, innit? You know what I mean? Your sister's your sister. You know, it doesn't really matter what she says or what she does. She's still my sister. I still love her, you know what I mean? I mean, no one would ever hurt my sister. I'd kill them stone dead. You know, any of my family. No one would hurt my family, yeah. But my sister, you know, I feel sorry for her, mate. You know, she's lonely. She's all by herself. You know, and me and my mate Terry, before all this crap happened, we was going to go down and see her. I was going to take her loads of plants and stuff. She's a very good gardener, my sister. Take loads of plants down there. Do you know what makes me like there? When I had this fox, I had a fox come in my place. and this fox goes to feed it every day. I still feed it, but he or she, I think it's a she. Um, Someone comes and eats all the food. I only hope it is her, but I did see a fox down the lane, dead, and I just hope it wasn't her. Yeah, but I still feed her most days. Yeah, I buy tins of dog food now and put it out there for her. But now it's getting a bit warm at night time, I might sit out there and just wait for her, yeah? See how she gets on. I miss that old fox. But when I had my fox, my sister was, couldn't, but just told me everything. Don't give her milk, they can't digest it or something. Milk's not good for them. Don't give them this, don't give them that. She had loads, my sister's got loads of foxes and badgers in her garden. So she was more telling me everything about what's right and what's wrong. Yeah, my sister, I love her to death. But anyway, but me and her fell out. It was stupidness really. But she doesn't want me to get on with my life. I feel that I've done a good thing. I feel that I've been in prison nearly 30 years, and for me to come out of prison and stay out of trouble for such a long time, 13 years, not even had a knock on the door from the police or anything, I think it's marvellous. Usually I was out for about 3 years, 4 years, and then go back again, and that's what I should do. But now I ain't got none of that. I get looked after. I don't need anything. You know what I mean? I'm spoiled. I'm really, really spoiled. But my sister, my brother Keith's well pleased for me for what I've got going in my life. I ain't got no problems. I ain't got no worries. I've got nothing. I have a good life. I've got a really, really good life. Yeah. He just says to me, look, do sort of favour, mate. Honestly, mate, don't take a lot of notice of Dinah. She's not very well. I don't know, perhaps it's a change of life or whatever, but, don't take no notice of her, mate. Just get on with your life, Anyway, bang, bang, good morning, yeah.